up, y'all? So I would say welcome back to Cinnamon Self, a much needed conversation. However, Mimi is behind the camera today, but we have a very, very, very special guest for 31 Days of Looks, Wear Her Art. This is day 23, and I have with me Amber Simon of Let It Grow Girl. Yes. Good. Snaps or something.
Oh yeah.
And Amber is highlighting Milano de Rouge. Oh my gosh, I feel like Amber choosing Milano is so, it was just so on point. It was so on, they have the same trajectory. Like Let It Grow Girl is about women empowerment, about women being positive with one another and just having a positive mindset. And I'm gonna let Amber do this herself. Mm-hmm. However, but Milano embodies every aspect of Let It Grow Girl with woman-air, mama-air, everything that she does within her like private DMs, like she pours into women. Yes. So Amber, why did you pick Milano?
I've been following Milano since like 2018, and ever since I found out about her, she just reminds me of myself. Like she reminds me of myself. Like when I see her, I see me. The fact that she pours to women, the fact that she built a dream, you made her dreams come into reality.
Yes,
the fact that like just what she stands for, and I don't know, she's just that girl. She's just that girl. Like she's just that
she's
girl.
Just that girl.
I just love how she just like keep going. She let nothing, literally nothing stop her. Like she don't feed into, like you don't see her plastic every, like you know,
the drama.
You don't see her in the drama. Like she just about her money.
Yep.
Fly, pretty, get money. You know.
Good mama. Yes.
Mama,
I love it. She's for black women, for all women, but especially for black women. Right. It's always good to see a woman that looks like you do so well.
Yes.
And embody it so well.
Yes, I love her.
Okay, so this is about, we are highlighting Milano, but this is also about pouring into you as well.
Yes.
So I want to get into Let It Grow Girl and your platform, because like I said, when you said that you wanted to highlight Milano, I was like, that's right on point. I love this. Like, we gotta talk.
Yeah.
But like, Let It Grow Girl, what is Let It Grow Girl?
Okay. So, Let It Grow Girl started back in 2018 as well, like 2018, 2019. But basically, I came out with my brand. It first started off as Motivate Me AS. I don't think a lot of people know that. A lot of people don't know that, but it started off as that. But
we got them gems, the secrets.
But yeah, so like I started this page after like coming out of depression for 2 years. I was like through depression for a long time. Going through like a breakup or whatever, and
that's so raw and real.
Girl, so
thank you for sharing.
Yeah. So after that, I wanted to create something to where women can come to and get some pick me up from. Like, okay, let me go to this page and let me just like, I wanted to just help women to feel better or whatever. Right. Because when I went through what I went through, like nobody was like, not saying nobody was there because
but when you go through breakups, it's like every girl go through that.
Right.
Like, you'll be okay, move on,
right.
Like go date, like that's what you get. But heartbreak is real.
Girl, it's
real. All of us.
Yeah, so I wanted to have create something to where women can come through, not even just with breakups, but like when you're not feeling your best, you can come to Let's Grow Girl and you can find some type of quote that'll like just lift your spirit in some type of way. And so that's where it came from. And to be honest, I did not expect it to grow the way that it did.
Y'all, how many followers do you have now?
I think right now, I think I'm like a little over 60K. But I started at zero.
And it was organic. Like,
it was all organic.
You might buy them followers.
Yeah, no. It's so crazy. People used to be like, you should buy followers. And I'm like, no. And I always kept like my old quotes and stuff on there too, because I want people to go all the way down my page and see like
the growth.
You got to see the growth. Like, I was still posting when I was getting to like 16.
That's what it's about.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
that motivates us.
Yes, it was never about the likes or whatever. It was more so about me just spreading the word.
So when did you feel like you really saw growth? Like, when did the followers come? When did the likes come? Because it's like people like Cinnamon Self, like we've been working,
right? And
it's like it's hard. And I'm not gonna say that we're just super consistent, but we've always been there. So right. Your page is really motivation to us. So like, how long did it take to see the traffic?
I would say think like 2 years. I think like 2 years. I think I reached 10K back in 2020. I think so.
Mhm.
But yeah, it took definitely like consistency and dedication to it. Girl, I would get up at like 7 o'clock in the morning every morning and post on my page every single morning. And it got to a point where like celebrities started sharing it. Like Milano shared it. She used to come. I used to like make little memes and stuff, and I would tag her in it, and she would like comment on that. She would share my stuff on her story. So yeah, she was a
gym, y'all.
She was a part of it. She was a part of it.
That is such a 360 moment.
Yes, it was. And then like she was always coming and say like, I think one time I told I couldn't wait to meet her, and she was like, I can't wait to meet you, and I'm like,
see what I'm saying? Such a girl's girl.
Yes.
I love that.
But yeah, it would be like different. I think the growth came from just like different people just sharing my stuff. Cause I know for one time, Cash Doll, she shared it.
Love it.
Alexis Sky, she shared my stuff before. T.I. daughter. The light skin one. I think her name is Deja.
Look, they all light skinned.
I think yeah, she shared my stuff before, but like different people. So like the growth came from just over a period of time, for real. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and I do want to say, do you feel like it was a part of like how consistent the content that you had? Like you were doing quotes.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that played a role in it too? Because I feel like for us, say for instance, girl, some days we got reels, we got quotes, we just got a little bit of everything. We doing a lot. So do you think that you just honed in on one thing and that's how a lot of your growth came?
I would say yeah and no. Because I did do reels. And I also would like so if you go on my page, I have like a pattern. So I would do like quotes. I would do like the little tweet post, and I put like a background on it. But I think where a lot of my following came from too was me just being authentic. So like if you go on my page, you'll see I say sis, or I may talk in a little slang or something like that. Right. And that's because that's how like I wanted everything to be just true, genuine, and organic or whatever. So like how I talk on my page is how I talk in person too. I call people sis in real life. Right. And I feel like it makes it more relatable in a sense. But yeah, like it would be a lot of the quotes would just be stuff that people can relate to in a sense.
Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, so before we even go any further, let me make a correction. I've been saying let it grow, girl, and it's let's grow, girl. Like we have literally been saying this all day. So no disrespect to your platform. I don't play about people messing up names. I don't play about people being like that little business. Like I don't do stuff like that. So I just got to make that clear. Yes. Alright, so jumping into the second portion of the interview, I want to talk about entrepreneurship. Okay. Like that is what Milano embodies. Mm-hmm. Like her having a warehouse in Atlanta, like just the expansion that we've seen over the years, from t-shirts to sets and cargos and windbreakers. Like she don't stop expanding. Right. So how do you feel about like entrepreneurship as a woman? What does that mean to you?
Entrepreneurship as a woman. For one, I feel like entrepreneurship is
hard.
It's a journey.
That's better wording.
It's definitely a journey. It's a process. However, the end result or the result of it is so rewarding. It is in a sense. But entrepreneurship as a woman, I can say that.
I feel like, do it mean like? So what I get from it is like freedom. So with like my 9 to 5, I can't really. I do, but like I can't really, do what I want to do. Like I can't set my schedule. Like if I have a meeting at a certain time, like I have to be there. Right. But entrepreneurs, like y'all have the flexibility to move things around. And as a woman, like I feel like that freedom on top of that independence.
I feel like both has its pros and cons, to be honest. Because I still work too. Okay. I work too. However, on my seasons where I'm not working, I do like tap into like other things as well, and I continue to build my brand too. But I can say that, I don't know.
And that was genuine too, like you saying you work too.
Yeah, I still work.
Because people be like,
a lot of people don't know that either about me. A lot of people don't know that I still work.
Yeah, me either.
a lot of people don't know that. However, like I do a lot of things. So you know, I do graphic designing.
Yes.
I am still building my brand as well. Like I am working on some things.
Oh, and you ain't gotta say it. You just keep
yeah, just
whipping it up.
Right.
Don't say nothing.
Right.
You don't want nobody to put no negative energy
Exactly.
on it. Just keep building.
But yeah, it's definitely like a journey. I don't know. It's just
No, that's real. And let me say this. So do you feel like you would tap into like motivational speaking or like things of that nature?
Yes,
I can see that. I can really see that.
That's truly where my heart is. Like I feel like and that was a part of me like getting like coming here as well, like me getting out and so people can hear my voice, because I feel like that is a part of my purpose, and that is like my voice is my gift in a sense.
That's right.
And I keep like for years, to be honest, as my following grew on social media, it kind of
you start hiding.
I started hiding, and it was because like I've always just been like a private person.
Okay.
And so like 60,000 people looking at me, it kind of like, hold up, wait a minute.
I ain't ready about
it. Yeah, so like it kind of made me go back into my shell. But however, it's like lately I've been just kind of growing with God and getting more intimate with God, and it's like I'm doing God a disservice by not following in my purpose.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, girl, use your gift. You know what I'm saying? Do what you're supposed to do.
We can have some practice sessions. I got you. I love
Girl.
that is my purpose, like pouring into women. So I'm here. Let's do it.
I'm
Let's
serious, girl. I need you.
I got you. We can follow up on all of that.
Yes.
So what I wanted to talk to you about, in addition to we're highlighting Milano, was women supporting women. And one thing about you that I've always seen like very apparent on your socials, just me even knowing you, like I grew up in the same city you from, so it's your relationship with your best friend. Coco Collection.
That is my better half. Okay, that is my girl.
Are you married or what? Like
we married. We gonna go.
I love y'all's relationship.
I do.
Like when she moved to Houston, like you were there. Like when you move, when you do anything, like your business, she supports. You wear her jewelry. Like I just love how y'all. I don't know what be happening behind the scenes, but that's good.
Yeah.
Like we shouldn't see that.
Shout out to the Coco's Collection.
Yes. How did this friendship come about?
Oh,
How do y'all stay so close as women?
Okay, so me and Chanel, we've been knowing each other since 7th grade, like since middle school. However, we didn't become close until we like later on.
Okay.
We started going to college together, and we would ride to school every single day. And it's like the relationship just kind of grew from that point, like from college on. But we've been knowing each other for a long time, and me and Chanel, I don't know, we just get each other. Like it's never like me and her. We don't argue. We don't get into it. It's never like nothing like
negative. That's
literally like, and it's so, I know it's like it's unheard of, but we really don't get into it. Like she when I'm down, she's there to pick me up. When she's down, I'm there to pick her up. It's like we just kind of just go like this. Like we just, I don't know, I feel like it's my soulmate.
I was literally like, this is some soulmate type
like,
stuff.
Seriously, and it's like how it happened. Like it just happened organically. Like it was never like, okay, because we was friends through somebody else. And me and her became friends, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we met through, like, I ain't gonna say we met through somebody else, but me and her had a mutual friend.
Okay.
And then we kind of, like, grew our own relationship, in a sense. And it
That
just...
is so funny.
Sounds familiar.
It went from there. It went from there.
Mimi, what?
I met a friend the same way.
For real.
But that's amazing, girl.
I'm so glad y'all are close, though. No, but for real, I asked that because... me and Mimi are sisters.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, we have to love each other, and we argue.
Right.
Like we live together. We do a lot of things together, which probably make the relationship a little harder. But that's my sister. But like for two women that aren't sisters to be as close as y'all, like that's unheard of.
Right.
Like really unheard of.
No, y'all. It just flows. Like it just like that's literally my girl. Like we is locked in. Like you can't tell us you can't tell us we're not sisters.
And I love
like,
it because
literally.
It's like y'all can learn from each other. Like you both are entrepreneurs. Like I'm sure you help her with the graph. Like you know what I'm saying. Like y'all pour into each other in a way that nobody else probably could. And that'd be my whole point with this. And that's why our focus and our purpose is about unifying women, because it's like we are so much stronger together. Like I hate all of the discord that can sometimes happen between women, because it's like, what's the point?
I don't get it, to be honest. I don't get it, and I don't really get into it as well. Like I'm focused on the people who support me. I can't tell you who don't support me because
who looking for that?
I'm not looking for that. Like the people that support me, I promise you, like they know it too. Like I make sure I show my gratitude. I make sure I let people know thank you because you don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like the fact that you are, that means the world to me. So like I can't even tell you who don't support me. To be honest, I don't.
And you shouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to. Like.
Connection with Mobile.
Yes, I feel like I went to school there. Like I had friends there, but like I never really like did anything
in the Mobile street.
Yes, I never did anything to make like the city fuck with me. Like
I don't know why the city fuck.
That's why I said
I don't know.
I'm thankful and I love what the city has done for cinemas because that's how we started with Mobile. And I know Mobile supports you, which is a great thing. But that's what I say. I want to cover that, but I wish I knew like a good, better question.
I think too, like when you like be attached to certain people too, that play a part in it, like their influence or like who's, you know what I'm saying? And it's like for me, I feel like I'm attached to Mobile a little bit through Chris, so it's like people kind of like disassociate. You know,
because my question would be, and I feel like this is what Mobile does, and I still fuck with the city. I love it, but I feel like Mobile people support. And I don't want to say this on the camera, like we don't word it better, but I feel like sometimes they support people that they know they can do better than, and they support people when they see the traffic or they see the hype about it. And I know that other shit don't apply to you, but I feel like do they start really coming, really reposting when they seen it gain traction? Because I feel like that's what Mobile people do.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. When I first started my page, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't think about Mobile. I wasn't thinking about Mobile. Like
it's bigger than that.
It was bigger. It was always bigger than that. However, because even when I look at my analytics, Mobile is like probably third. They're probably like third on the list. But like it's like New York and Texas, like New York and Houston.
We need to save this shit.
Wait. That's why I said I wanted a better question to gain deep into the city portion of it.
I'm glad
because that's why they do it.
Yeah.
Like they want to support you. I be feeling like they start off strong, but then they want to see where it's going.
But like my views are fucking insane, but then it's like the views don't necessarily equate the likes, and that's common. That's why we keep going.
Right.
But it's also like damn.
Right.
Like y'all watching.
Right.
But y'all not like you watching my shit.
Yeah, and it take a lot for them to necessarily even go so far as to number one liking your shit and supporting you. But if you got a product and they gotta buy it or necessarily we don't even sell nothing. We just want you to listen. We just want you to get on here, interact.
Right.
For them to do that, like show their face, put their name on something, it takes I feel like a lot. Like we gotta be personal with them, like in Mobile. Because we did a lot in the city when we first started. Like, we were down there, kind of.
And I think, too, like, how our dynamic was set up. Like, when we switched to, like, live shows and we just wasn't on the wall, like, we were kind of looking to Mobile to support us because it's like, we need bodies. Like, we need people in here. And
these was who we knew.
Yeah.
Yes, like, these was our friends. These was people we always was interested. If they wasn't, like, our day or, like, side, you know, our best friends. This is people we wanted to talk to. It was very critical because that's how we started. We interviewed those people and reached out to them. We showed them, hey, we not weird, we not bougie, we not none of that. Like
we Carlos. Like
we want to reach out to y'all. Like shoot. So and hell, Coco was on there like when it was on audio. So
Coco
it's like
was on there before you came.
That's what I said before I even joined
Sesame. We came up here one time.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So it's been about Mobile. That's why I say so. In your case, because Sam said to talk about your city and where you come from, because I know y'all gonna touch on Milano and her portion.
That's how I'm gonna open it. Yes,
I'm already recording. That's why I said that.
Good. But that's good too, because this could be a clue.
Yeah,
I think the question could tie along with that. Like you know.
Okay. So you said
when do
I'm like,
when did you solidify the support of your city? Do you feel like it really came consistently when you gained traction to your page? When you feel like you know you had the big wigs reposting and you saw, or even the big wigs in your city reposting? Do you think that's when you had full on support from your city, or is it like day one you had your friends in the city plus the whole everybody wanting to support you?
To be honest, I don't like.
Say it.
Let me just put it into perspective. So when I first started my page, I was nervous. I was nervous because it was something different for the city. You know, because of what I'm doing is different. Like motivated and, you know, speaking positivity, it's not a common. It wasn't a common thing back
Right.
then. I feel like now it's kind of like a trend. Like a lot of people do that now. However, when I first started, girl, I was nervous. Like I'm like, but I didn't think like, to be honest, I didn't think Mobile. Like I'm like, as long as I reach one person, I did not give a damn.
The vision was bigger. Yes.
It was literally bigger, y'all. I swear. And then like when I first posted my page, I got like 100 followers within that one week, and I'm like, dang, 100 people want to hear what I gotta say. Okay, let's keep this going. However, I feel like with my city, Mobile has like kind of always supported me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's good to hear.
They've always supported me in what I've done, simply because, like, I think it's because of, for one, I don't know, like,
say it, Amber. Say it.
I don't know.
You can say that on cinemas. You can say that.
No, I think it's also a point of that's where you are. That's
you were born.
That's
like,
where
that's
you're
your
from.
city.
That's
like,
where you were at the time, at least, and you know it's easy to be personable.
I can't say that they wasn't there. However, like, as time went on, you know, as my audience grew, you know what I'm saying, like,
it wasn't just about your city.
It wasn't. Yeah, like, of course, you know, everything starts in your. It's gonna start there, you know, because you gotta
take over your city first, then and that was how we felt about cinemas. Like, we think of Mobile as our city. Like, although we were not born there, like we grew up there the majority of our lives. So like, that's our hometown.
Right.
Like, we don't have to be like we from Little Rock, Arkansas. We don't. We just don't.
Right.
And so for us, when we started, it was like, okay, we have to not necessarily take over Mobile, but we have to solidify ourselves in Mobile. Like, if they can't accept us and support us, like, who will? Like, we gotta have our city behind us.
I don't know, yeah. I ain't think like.
Okay, that's good. It worked for you.
Yeah, I really did not think like that. It's like, okay, yeah, this is why I started, and of course, like, this is where I'm from. However, like, to be honest, and I wish I had like some notebooks I could show y'all. Like, from the beginning, my vision has always been way bigger.
Then we are.
It has always been way bigger, because like I said, if I can help one person, I know I can help 1,000 people. But as long as I know I've helped that one person, that's all that my vision was complete.
It spreads, yeah.
It was complete. Like, I didn't. To be honest, I don't know. It's hard to say, but like, I wasn't banking. Yeah, it like, to the God honest truth, it wasn't the focus. Like, my only goal was to get the message out. My only goal was to help, to inspire people, to show people that, okay, we all go through stuff. We all been through things. Like, to help and uplift the next person. That was my goal. And I don't know. I love
I mean, but either way, like, what we do,
because
like, again, what we do compared to literally just strictly being submissive and trying to help somebody, and like you said, letting this be a space of somebody can feel like they get words of encouragement, which is similar to what we do, but we are also like
challenging people.
Yes, like, we are also like in a position and put ourselves in them chairs to communicate and literally outreach
and break barriers,
to interact with the people too. Like, we. Sorry.
No, you go. You go.
I'm like, we definitely.
That's preacher Mimi.
Shut up. We definitely want to motivate, like how you were doing, especially with the reach you have. But it's like, we started like sitting on the camera and needing to interact. So it's like, when we needed to interact, we knew where to go, which was home. And it's like, we reached out to those people and just let them know, like, hey, it's not bad vibes with this business. It's not weird energy. We love and we support our folks and where we come from, because this is who we are.
Right.
But again, like you said, visions are always bigger than that, because the vision had already started before I even got in the picture.
Yeah.
Sentiments was a written blog.
Right.
Before
And I
got
feel
in the
like
picture.
me bringing Mimi on as my younger sister, I wanted to add like versatility, because I feel like people sometimes had this image of me in their head, like, oh, I don't want to go talk to her, like, that's perfect Patty, like she went to college, did this, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like Mimi brought home, like, hey, we chilling, like, we finna have a good ass time, finna drink a little, and we finna get business done.
Right.
And I felt like, okay, well, Mimi is finna, like, that's gonna complete what we got going on. But I do think that we challenge women. And I think sometimes that's hard for women to accept, because like I said, we call ourselves a much needed conversation, AMNC, And sometimes women don't want to have much needed conversations.
Or put themselves in the forefront to speak
to
on
be
those
vulnerable,
conversations.
or like to say, "Hey, I am an entrepreneur, but I do still work a 9 to 5."
Right.
That's hard for some women to say. I would never get it, but that's very hard.
You
For
say,
some.
I'm here to tell you.
And it's like they can
do what you gotta
listen.
do. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Thank you.
If that-
The bills
anybody
gotta be paid.
You feel me? Anybody coming to save you at the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do. So if that means you gotta work 2 jobs and do something on the side.
Cause that's what I was about to say. Let's Grow Girl is a safe space, but it's also a get you together space too.
Yeah.
But in their heads, they can put that note to themselves. When we reach out, we want you to take that note out of yourself and let's put it on the table.
And I
Let's
think some,
sit and
and
talk
some
about
people
it.
may have thought like, okay, because we changed up our settings a lot because we were trying out things. So like we would go on live. Some people don't want to go on live. Some people was afraid of like. People, this is live commenting. Like people can be like, "Bitch, your hair ugly." Like it's so much stuff that like people could say.
Like, they
it's so
would
much
eat me
stuff that
up.
we've experienced. Like people have literally like I had on maybe like my boobs were just like a little exposed like this, just a lot of cleavage. People have literally like reported us. Like when I had the conversation with my boyfriend, and we were just talking about entrepreneurship, it got banned. Like people was reporting us. Like we had to get out. Like that conversation will never be seen because they completely just. I don't know if it's the whole. I don't know what it was, but they completely.
But that's all in the spirit of entrepreneurship and how you risk up to put yourself out there. Like I had never spoken like on a live. Like I don't do live. Sam know like I have fun in my own personal time. Like that's me. And like I said, I'm private too. Like anybody know Instagram, I don't even show no man that I talk to.
Okay,
so it's like
you gotta see the vision through because one thing about it, people gonna always have something to say. And then two, don't nobody see the vision how you see your own vision. You get what I'm saying? So like it don't matter if one person supports you, it don't matter if 10,000 people support you. As long as you stay consistent, as long as you stay dedicated to your vision, your breakthrough gonna come through.
Because I'm telling you, Amber, like before horrible decisions, like before I've always seen us doing live shows, and that's why I was like, even in this little ass room, I was like, we're gonna have a live show.
We
like,
did live shows in this little ass room. Listen,
we used to have drinks.
Girls like God forget y'all girls, y'all know I look out. Girls with BBLs, like everybody in here, like it's not that big of a room.
Used to be bright.
Like it was man-made couches, like it was just raggedy as fuck. But we had a vision. We was like, no, screw that. Like we're charging people to come, and we having a live conversation because
and when I tell you,
girls will be here crying.
It was a production.
That's what
it
like
was a production.
crying.
And that's why I feel like people don't understand how much we put into it because not only did we try to look our best, makeup, hair, like the set, we was having drinks, signature drinks, we was having food. Like Mimi was cooking before we pulled up to have a conversation.
Got nacho machines, liquor, bartenders.
Girl, not even being able to just focus on the message, like. On top of having a 9 to 5, and I just feel like people didn't understand. Like we just put so much.
I've been stuck in the same career for 2 years because we had a real vision at one point going on, and I feel like the last time I felt 100% like we're at the next level, we done elevated, was when we were doing live shows, and I'm totally good with what we have elevated to do now because we elevated doing other projects with the peer space and everything. But like that was a breakthrough, and I was glad we took that risk at the time because I was like, damn, we could do it.
Right.
Like we can literally do it.
I'm gonna say it looks good up in here.
Thank you, Amber. That mean a lot.
And I'm not just saying that it looks great up in here, and also like y'all keep going, keep going. Let me tell you something. Like I feel like a lot of people. For one, I don't tell a lot of my story like on social media, so you have to know me to know. But however, like, bruh, I don't know if it's using bruh, but like you have to like just keep going. Not only just keep going, but also see, like I said, see the vision through because it's gonna come. Like it's gonna come. If you do not give up, if you stay consistent in what you do, it's going to come. Like I go through periods where I doubt myself. I go through periods where like I go through imposter syndrome. I feel like I'm not worthy.
Yes.
I feel like I'm not worth like for to listen to me, and I'm like, damn, I got 60,000 followers. You know who would not listen to me? However, like I go through these thoughts that like, okay, like. Amber, you got it. Like this is, God didn't give you this platform
and
for no reason.
Anxiety, all of that, you just worry.
Y'all did not have this vision for no reason. Like keep going, keep going, and don't work. No, for real. This is for real.
No, for real.
Like, y'all got to keep going and see it through, and just like keep doing what y'all doing. Be relatable. Be transparent. Allow people to like kind of see that other side to make people want to be like, okay, I like them. Like I can, you know what I'm saying? Like she work her 9 to 5, but she also doing this, and this. Like I can relate to that in a sense. You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like the way, because social media has changed from when I first started, because it would be like you post 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? Like you use hashtags. Yeah, like it was on that type of time. But now it's like reels. It's not. It's
content.
Content, yeah, all that type of stuff. And
fancy ass reels.
Yeah,
Mimi, you know how to do
if y'all even go down my page, y'all, I don't show my face on there. I only went live on Let's Go.
I was gonna talk to you about that. That's commendable.
Yes, like, I don't show my face, and it's not because I don't want to. It's because like I'm still getting used to. I'm still getting used to this because it's unfamiliar. It's unfamiliar to me, and it makes me uncomfortable. However, like that's my reason to step out there. So like that's my reason of coming.
And it's a part of elevating, because that's the piece of you that made you relatable to everybody.
Exactly.
Justin LA Boy, nobody ever see him on his page, even though we know what he looked like, but he never posts himself. That's not what his page is for. Like you are relatable to the people that has been here to start with you.
Right.
So when they see you grow and step out and take it to the next level and elevate comfortably and organically, they gonna latch on to that shit.
That's another level,
because women are afraid of that. Women are so afraid, and I love women. I'm a woman myself. I'm afraid a lot of the times to try something or expose myself in a room that I'm not familiar with.
And it's okay.
It's like, so okay. Same way you telling us don't stop. Like it's okay to push forward and try the next level of your life.
Go ahead.
No.
Life is for one, it's all about choices, and it's also like about risk. You have to take the risk. If you don't take the risk, you would never know what's on the other side of that. You get what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all, I tell anybody, if I can do this shit.
And what's crazy is she saying if I can do it, and it's so obvious. Like if you got a good aura about yourself, if you live a good life, like I feel like people like that are connected to other good people spiritually.
Yes.
So it's if any random person that's good even knew or even heard you or Chanel, y'all talk, y'all be around, even just seeing y'all Instagram, y'all know these is good people.
Right.
Just like
Good
Milana,
people.
we have never met her, never said, none of us have ever
you.
sat down and talked to her. We all can attest and possibly say she is a cool, good person. So it's like that shit was destined for you. You was always gonna have the attention you got now because it was always necessary.
Can I be vulnerable though?
Yes.
Girl, that's what we do up in here. This is the cry room. This is the drunk room, the cry room.
Don't mess up your makeup.
We cry, baby.
Your eyebrows look so good.
So good.
The eyebrows look so good. Smear.
Girl,
Watch behind you. Don't mess up the set.
Don't
Be
not be
vulnerable, please.
It scares me. Like it scares.
I know
it comes
is.
at once.
I know it is.
Like to know that, like, and I know I keep saying this, but to know that, like, all eyes are on you. It's like it's kind of like I'm human, but it's like you kind of got to walk in a certain path in a sense. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like I can't. Sometimes I would have, cause like, how can I say this? It would be points where like I'm like I can't do this. I can't be in a club and I'm a motivational speaker. I can't be in the club. I can't be.
That's the
drinking.
authenticity.
And that's what makes me.
And that is what will help you, because me, I'm gonna be in there like Friday night, Saturday morning. I gotta tutoring session, or I gotta be at my 9 to 5. Like you got to clean it.
But it is
I get
hard
what
when
you're
you
saying.
want to
I
be,
get that.
when you want to do right.
And my friend Carlos, he used to always tell me like, this will set you apart. You need to do this, this, and this. And I'm like, Carlos, like, yeah, this is a. And I'm gonna say I have gotten better, because like I remember one time, y'all. What was that place called?
That was a club.
Halftime. I think it's called Halftime.
Okay.
But I went in there one time, and so I was in the bathroom, and a girl walked up to me. She was like, "What you doing in here? Ain't you a motivational speaker?" And then like it still stick with me to this day, because I'm like, girl, what do you mean?
But you were in Mobile.
I like to go out too. Like, I like to go out. I like to get drunk. I like to have fun with my friends too. But that doesn't stop me from also pouring into women, because this is like also a part of me as well.
I
like,
would have educated her, like, baby, it's about balance.
girl, I felt like it made me feel
at
bad.
the end of the
to
day, every good day you had, the devil gonna be a part of every good day,
Girl.
especially the good ones. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, you are on top of where you're supposed to be. Every reason not to keep going is gonna show up.
You deserve to live your life.
It wants to be first place like your goals is, but all that bad juju, all that shit that you put on yourself, that you worry about.
That shit, you need to just cut.
Overthinking, we be in our head.
Oh my God, I got a bad.
You be in your head. We have to let go. Like, you can't be in control of every narrative.
Yes.
And I think that's what we want. Like, we want to be in control of how every person or every woman that cross our page or that is influenced by us or inspired by us, we want to be that epitome of what they think we are.
Right,
but
right.
honestly, you got to understand that they fell in love with like you being you.
Yes,
and like your quirky moments or your flawed moments or like the moments where like you do not have on makeup and you're just chilling. Like that'd be what they fall in love with.
I'm like I said, like y'all, I'm human. I don't have this shit figured out. I'm still going as I'm going. And
that's the quote. I ain't
like,
got this shit.
I ain't got that shit figured out. I'm still going and growing as I go, and I feel like I'm taking my followers on this journey with me because y'all get to see where I literally started from zero, and y'all see me growing, and y'all see me building on top of that because I feel like I haven't even scratched the surface of where I'm going.
Oh my God, we gotta get your picture on the butterfly wall because I feel like you have been from like a larvae to caterpillar. Like you about to blossom into like your butterfly stage now. And it's like your butterfly stage. No, but seriously, like even you wanting to go into motivational speaking, what you've always done behind, you know, typing, and you about to put it through words, like you're a butterfly now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a beautiful butterfly, and like you have to embrace that. Because if you, that's how we are. That's how we embrace it. And it's like, you ain't scared. It's in you. So, like, she's unified with the community. Like we see her as a leader. But sometimes I feel like for ladies that have not reached like that level of success, or we may not have 60,000 followers, I feel like if I reached out to somebody that's not Amber with 60,000 followers, like she may tell me, well shit, y'all have less than 10,000, how could you possibly benefit me? And it's like you run into situations like that sometimes with women, and it's like, damn, what happened to collaboration? Like it's almost like they feel like you're competing with them because maybe y'all do the same thing, but it's like I reached out to you because I see something in you, I'm inspired. Like, why don't you get that for me? Why is it that I'm trying to be strategic and get to a certain level or garner this many views or likes?
Why is that a problem that I am being strategic with my business with the help of you? Why is that a problem?
I don't get that.
I don't, to be honest, I don't either. I don't I don't look at other women as my competition. Like, I am literally the girl that's gonna help you. I can't tell you, like, it's been women that's come to me that ask me to post stuff on their page. Post stuff on my page, and I'm like, I'll tell them I don't do promo, but I'll post it on my page because I don't mind. However, and to this day, I still follow people back on my page. I got 60,000 followers, and I still follow people back. And I'm here to say, it's not always about the followers. I feel like it's more so of the person. You get what I'm saying? Because a person like me, like I said, it's no competition. If I can help you in some type of way, I'm gonna do that. If you can help me in some type of way, you do. You know what I'm saying? Like you do that. However, like some people just, I don't know. I just feel like everybody
I feel like sometimes people confuse lifestyle with like reality and like they feel like just because maybe like you wear this or like you do this, like you were like a stuck-up girl or like you don't, you know what I'm saying, or you don't, or they can't relate to your lifestyle, and it's just like, no, like I'm just living this because this is what God blessed me with, but like deep at the root, like I'm still Samaya, like I still want to see you win, like I still want to help you.
That's why I say I think it's all about access. That's why I say, Amber, your business, just everything that you embody, you just like a needle in a haystack sometimes, especially being that we live in the influencer city. I feel like living in Atlanta, and sometimes you just have to take risks. Like me and Sam, I make a paper trail with us. Like in our DMs, I'm steady writing other podcast shows. When Big Facts was out, Poor Minds, like we got several DMs. So whenever y'all waiting to open them, y'all see that that's been there. Like we've been trying, and I don't mind it, but. And for some of those high million followers I get, but it's like I like that you do say like I respond, I repost, like because I see 60,000, I wouldn't know if you're gonna respond or not.
And then sometimes when I do respond to women, they're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you responded," or "Oh my God, I can't believe you followed back." I'm like, "Girl, I'm a real person. I don't let this shit get to me. Like this shit don't mean nothing. My only goal is to get my message out, and once my message is out, my job is done.
Like, I'm sitting in the
like,
bed eating pizza. Like, people think I'm
Baby,
just
my
living
hair all over my
flamboyant
head.
life. Yeah.
I gotta miss that shot.
And then to think like you limit yourself when you put those outside, those outside realities in your world and your business of what you see grow. Because we just had a booking on our room from a girl that I just took a risk on writing one day. She got 122 or 200,000 followers, however many. But
grabbers.
I literally, she wear grabbers, y'all. Y'all got what I got. But I'm an entrepreneur with that. In essentially, like me and Sam all do our own little personal projects and everything. And nails is something I've been doing for a long time. I got a real passion for, so it's like it's never going away. So rather she wrote me back or not, like I was gonna always. I had a vision, like not only just about her or using her, but like I want to necessarily involve people. Like her content is very similar to mine. I love what she do. I love what she do with beauty, her hair. So I'm like, hey, let me reach out to this girl. I don't know if she got a nail tech. I don't know if she wear nails. Hell, these press-ons is right here. They convenient. You can pop them on before a video.
Right.
Boom, we locked in now. Like she's super nice. Like she a real person.
That's what I'm saying.
She's a real person.
Because I feel like over time, social media has gotten appeal to people. Like,
and I hate it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's sad.
Yeah, you have to separate that, because one thing I learned, like, it's only a highlight reel. Not everybody is posting their failures. Not everybody is showing you their
down days.
Nobody is showing you that. And I'm gonna tell you one thing too. The reason I know that I love what I do, it be times, y'all, I be going through it. I go through, and I still post, but like it got to. I always told myself I wanted to operate out of a genuine place. So if I post and I'm not having my best day, I will post something that will help me, and those will be the posts that like go like shoot up, like go crazy.
Genuine.
It's in the universe. You are putting everything
like,
is making sense.
I feel like it all depends on the person, because some people do let that get to their like
mental.
They feel like they uphill, but in reality, when you take away the likes and you take away the followers and
or
you take
social
away
media and all,
and when you take away the bags and the design and you take away everything else, who are you as a person? I feel like that's what matters. That's what separates like the real and the,
because once you decide you want to do something, your universe, I feel like already started lining for everything that happens to you to be attached to what you dedicating yourself to. Like people can say what they want about sentiments, but like we be gone for 2-3 months. People can say what they want, but baby, me and Sam gonna always show back up. We gonna always have a
pay rent. Like we are
humans, but we always show back up. And my thing is, that's how I know it's a passion there.
It is. Like, go to my page. I ain't posted in the last 2-3 months.
But it's working though. But you have put so much into your vision that it's like working for itself now, and that's like something we saw today. Like when we booked this room, and it was like, damn, bitch, like we ain't have to entertain, we ain't do nothing.
Right, something like, we've been looking forward to.
That literally just, and that was one book. That's our first booking. Like that build us up with like encouragement. So it's just
keep going, keep going. Because if you could get one, you can get.
We just wait for the work.
And
I'm like, you can get a million.
Like your pages. It's working for you.
It's coming, y'all. It is coming. And I just feel like some people breakthroughs are much sooner than others, but like everybody's on their own different journey. Like I feel like when we tend to peek over and look at somebody else, you know what I'm saying, what they got going on, we tend to get discouraged ourselves. But you got to focus, and your focus should always be on what you got going on, because I would run across other motivational pages, but like I knew that like what I knew I brought something different.
My stuff hit different.
I know my stuff like, and I said like, but I knew like
that's confidence. What's wrong with that? That's the
baby.
Why we gotta be shy about confidence? Me and say it out loud like I'm the best. Like
right, like
own it.
It just was like I knew I brought something different. Not only because people always think that I'm AKA. I'm not an AKA. Shout out to my AKA girls.
Oh yeah, your colors.
They come through.
Ain't it how ironic how the girl that blow up with it that you would think all of this obvious no.
Like girl is smart.
But no,
that's
it really came
smart.
because like pink is my favorite color and green represents growth, money, like prosperity. So like that's how those colors came together. And people always ask me, are you AKA? I'm like, no, I'm not an AKA. I wanted to be at one point in my life.
And that's funny how it played out though. Exactly. And that's why you gotta be grateful for how God works in mysterious ways. Mm-hmm. You wanted to be you are part of something, huh?
Exactly.
I'm benefiting from
come through, they show major love.
Yeah, shout out to the AKA.
Yes.
Shout out to them.
Like when we started with my most last confident thing when we was doing our live show, you know, it was hell trying to sell 10 tickets every week. It was hard, but you know, the challenge made me so grateful for what we was doing because we made the shit happen every time. Even though we didn't sell out every time.
Yeah, like some days it'll be 3.
We made, even if it was just my best friend, our mama, we had somebody in here. And it was like, you know, I love it. I was so grateful, and it was just like, we just on to a bigger vision for it, because again, me and Sam ain't gonna quit that shit, and
please don't quit, y'all.
We can't quit this shit.
No,
that's why we didn't necessarily refurbish this room and gave it a new purpose. Like, we want to put it on Peer Space, make it an extra source of income, so we can move to live conversations where they belong, like in a bigger room. It's over. She came up here, saved the room for a whole nother year. Here we are again. We like, if this Peer Space don't work, we got another week, and this
it's
shit
crazy.
Gotta go.
Like, we literally said that today.
And we got a booking today.
That is so good, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
It's scary. It's just like, God, what did you say? Because we finna let this go.
I feel like on your journey, you go through those. You go through those periods though, like the way you want to give up, like, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I be going through some real life shit. I swear to God, I probably cry every damn week. I ain't.
What you
I probably cry every week.
We know,
May 21st of last year, I started my tears. Samir, the anniversary was like
Samaya, shut the fuck up. She is nuts to say the anniversary.
No, seriously, my world
talked about it before.
Crashed last year, like
my world fucking crashed.
Fucking blood.
But god damn, when my breakthrough gonna come through? Like, I've been on this shit for 5 years. Like,
when I tell you, it's like God. And it's crazy how, and even in Bible and church, they all say, you know, it's gonna be challenges along the way, it's gonna be obstacles. They don't say like it's not that ES on challenges and obstacles. You ain't tell me like every damn day. It's gonna be every day. It's gonna be a semi truck telling me I'm tripping. Like, there is no way that passion is this serious. But it is, and that's how ironic it is. It's like, that's how serious your passion is. Like, your passion be that strong. You have you don't even have one good reason to keep doing what you're doing. Like,
to keep doing
no reason to keep paying and pay every damn dollar. We don't make a dime,
and it's like what we pay is it's not even worth it. And that's why I say it's so fucked up. But we're here, and like, how we even found this place. I was just online one day and I was like, Mimi, I found a spot. I was like, let's go see it today. And we started at least the next week. Like, and it was just like, this was God. But it be timing too, because it's like you get so attached, and you got to remember, like, your passion is always there. Business moves every day. So it's just like, you lose out when you be emotional about your business because you limiting yourself sometimes, and it's like some shit got a season, and it's like just how fast that happened. Like, I didn't even expect us to move. We was on the wall in the house doing our shows every day, on the wall, going to other people at one point. Then it was like a security issue, because it was like, okay, we want to invite people to come speak to us, but this is where we live. This so we start going to their houses, and that was cool. Like, we tried every level of it, but people, and it was like damn relaxing. Too relaxed. They start like our shows was starting like 2 hours, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. We done been through, and so we got this, and we was like, we just got to go. Like, we started, and bitch, it looks nothing coming. Like this. I'm telling y'all, it's coming. I'm telling y'all, I was watching a podcast the other day. Do y'all know the lady Glamaholics? Yes. I watched her podcast. Was that yesterday or the day before yesterday? What's the name of her podcast? She was on a podcast with the guy from Shopify. She was being interviewed. Yeah, okay. I don't know if she got a podcast. Okay, she got one? She was telling her story, and she started her business 14 years ago. 15 years ago, 14 or 15 years ago, and the fact that where she at now, she made like 50 million, but just imagine that she started 15 years ago to now. Like, that gave me hope. That gave me confirmation, because like, y'all, I've been on my journey for the last 5 years. I've been doing everything for free. I got paid. I started getting paid from Instagram probably like 2 years ago, but I stopped doing it because y'all want me to get 1 million views for $500. No. I'm not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. That is fucking crazy. It's my passion, so I'm gonna keep going, because this is something that I love to do, and I know, like, if I keep going, my breakthrough is gonna come through. But the fact that she was on her journey for 15 years, like, bitch, buckle in. You ain't did enough work. But that's what I'm saying. We dream so bad. I feel like we see ourselves the whole time, damn near
still, if not at the finish line, but being able to see it.
Yes.
And sometimes you just don't know how long your race is because them rappers.
Or the things that
Baby, Nikki didn't make it till she was about 32, 35.
Yeah.
2 Chainz, not he was about 45 when he actually made
and
it.
honestly, it's worth the wait because it's like the vision you got is so small to what God really got for you.
Like seriously,
Like,
And that's why I'm just like, okay,
I'm telling
because
y'all.
we wanted this
Okay.
field and sold out, but like maybe it's Madison Square Garden.
It ain't but about 6, 8 girls, 12 girls at the most that can
And
fit
that's
in
what we
here.
shoot for. $50 tickets, 12 girls. Like that's
And
what
we was
shooting
packed
for.
like sardines around this room.
Maybe the vision is
You gotta
Madison Square Garden, Lab People Stadium. I take that.
But I do respect the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like besides what you have already poured into your community, besides what you've already poured into like women, your mind is still open to learning from other women. Like Milano, you still came and sat down and spoke with us, and I feel like again, like that's a part of your elevation. Like keep doing this. I see so much of myself in. I don't want to say like I don't see so much of myself in you, but like I do get your relatability a lot within myself because it's like I doubt myself so much, Amber. Like I feel like I'm good at a lot of shit. And I don't give myself credit for it, but I'm kind of good at some shit. And
Everything.
I never really
She good
like
at everything.
I never really give myself the impression
I
that
was like,
it's
if I was
possible.
you, I would have like 30 businesses because like you do so much shit.
And it's crazy because it's like you never really see yourself at the heights that you can go,
or other people see
or that other people see you. But I see it so bad. I love you, Amber. Like it's just effortless, and that's why I say like
Yes.
So much.
If you keep telling us keep going, if you just keep going, girl, I see it's so
Like,
effortless. Like it's ordained for you to
limitless,
happen.
Right.
I really see it. I'm proud of you.
It's coming. It's just a matter of time, and it's also me, because you know how like you'll have people that believe in you, but you can never go far if you don't believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. The energy, because I feel like I pour so much out. I pour, and it's like I'm to a point where now it's all about me. I feel like over the years, I feel like I've poured into so many people to a fact that like I've neglected myself in a sense. And it's like I'm at a point now, it's about me. Like it's about let's grow, girl. It's about like me just getting myself out there, taking the risk, getting my voice out there, and letting people see me and going along this journey with me because I'm on a journey. I'm not nowhere near where I haven't even scratched the surface yet.
You haven't.
But keep that confidence because you're going to need it. Like, even when you say stuff like that, like, you know, I pour myself so much out. It's still, even when you that person, like, because all three of us are. Like, she pour into me, I pour into her. I know you pour into your friends and your family. It's just, when you give yourself so much to people, it make you feel bad even for saying shit like that. But it's like, it's so, be confident in that because it's not in a bad way. It's necessarily because it was always a part of my journey to necessarily I needed to give to y'all so much so I can know how much I owe myself.
And she's honestly talking to herself right now. Because she says this type of stuff like she pour into people and she feel like she never really like just focus on her like.
But it's not people's fault because like I said, I need to pour into people as much as I do to see how much I owe myself in real time because it's like myself ain't always the focus. A part of my passion is loving the people I want to love. Like the people that come and they focus on me or they even need me, I love giving myself to them. But it's like I do want to necessarily elevate my growth and involve myself more in what I need, like or just knowing it.
And you will.
Yeah.
You really
it's
will.
Like it comes to a time where you do kind of have to, because I'm in this season now where like I'm kind of in an isolation season where like
it's forcing that on
I've stepped back, y'all. I've stepped back and I have like literally I get up and I read my Bible every day. I go within and I seek God. I want to hear His voice. I want to get intimate. I want to be able to not make a move without consulting with God first. You know what I'm saying?
That is grown woman
girl. Like because for real, like I feel like over the years I've gone through people pleasing. Like I said,
what the society want.
What the society want. I've gone through imposter syndrome, making like seeming like I'm not adequate enough to deliver. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, like I've gone through all of that, and it's like nah. I feel like over the years that kind of has held me back, and it's like nah. Okay, let me isolate myself. Let me get back focused, and let me build my confidence up to where like when I come back out, they can say God did this. This is God. Like this ain't nothing, this ain't nobody but God. Like girl, for real, I find myself praying before I do anything now.
It's crazy. I'm like that too, and this came by default. I don't know if it's with age or what, but it feels better.
Yes.
We pray. We listen to Joe. We got our heads somewhere spiritually in the morning, whether we meditating at night and waking up in the morning listening to Joe or reading our word, reading our word of the day. Regardless, like that attachment and keeping your spirit clean and clear, like having that clarity in your mind, it's directly related with your spirit. I feel like, and once you like get that confirmation and you attach yourself to God, like you see everything you need. You feel confident.
Clear. It be right there. Just clear as day.
Or at least it just give me confidence. If I see, because I be telling everyone like, okay, God, I'm asking you, like, I still don't know. I think he just be like, baby, keep praying, keep moving, keep them feet one foot at a time, baby, keep it up. Because I be like, Jesus, I still don't know.
I just need, can you just please come here?
Can you red pill or blue pill, baby? Which one?
I mean, like, give me one side.
One, just please throw a leaf in front of my car. Very quick. Baby, he make you be patient.
Like, this is what you're supposed to be doing, girl. I be want to go and just come sit right there and just say, okay, my girl, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is your next step. But I've learned, like, it don't come like that. It's like that time, like, you have to get real intimate, get real quiet, and that's when I
put the work in. You gotta put the work in.
You gotta put the work in.
Yeah, patience got the best harvest. I can't lie. Like you said, and it's me, Sam. No, like I'm funny. I damn near need to be around people, but that isolation, I feel like God didn't put us in that because you got to get strength in there. Like that's for me. It's been discipline, and it's like it's gonna make me strong to not need no other clarification. I got my own.
I agree.
This is a great combo, though, y'all.
Okay,
I think we got enough.
We should
have some much needed wine.
Okay, y'all. So I feel like this was a conversation not only much needed for women, but we needed this. Mimi needed this conversation, Amber. And I just feel like thank you, Milano, because honestly, you are the inspiration for everything that we talking about. Like Amber chose to highlight you for 31 days of looks. She's wearing your art. I love the look, Amber. Like, it's giving boss. Like, it's just effortless.
Thank you.
And we always end our conversations with, like, a last sentiment. And, like, what we mean by a last sentiment is, like, what do you want people to remember this conversation by? What do you want people to take from this conversation? And this is you. Like, it could be 2 words, like, let's grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is how you feel about everything we talked about.
Okay.
Women supporting women, just keeping it moving, evolving. What's up?
My final sentiment is start. And when I say start, for one, with this t-shirt I'm wearing, this is her first t-shirt that she ever this is the first thing she started with. She started with just a t-shirt. She just started.
It was a thing with her. H&M. That big old case at the beginning of her thing. She used H&M shirts, and they got mad. She made her first influx of $1 million or something.
And it's just like she just started. And she started with a basic tee. And with me, with Let's Grow Girl, I just started. Like, regardless if I was like I felt inadequate or I felt nervous or scared or whatever, I just started. I just did it. And to see where not only Milano but where I've grown as well, like to see where we are now, it's like all you have to do is take the first step. The first step is to just start. And you will never know where you can go until you take that first leap of faith.
You know kept talking about risk.
Take the risk. Take the risk and just start.
And so this final sentiment from Sentiments, like me and Mimi. So I was so happy when Amber chose Milano because I've always respected Milano's authenticity. Like Milano just be dancing. Like she just be dancing. And I be like, this girl's so funny. Like
you can see it on the
we don't even dance like that no more. Like she just be dancing. But I love that she just shows who she is. Like it ain't no playbook, like it ain't no strategy behind when she dancing. Like she vibing, like she love to dance. And so I just want people to, or women to just hone into like being you and not being afraid of that. Because it's like sometimes you be like, oh, should I post that? Like they gonna be like, post it if you genuinely felt that you should post it. So thank you so much, Amber, for coming to the studio.
Thank y'all so
you don't know how much this mean to us for you even participating in 31 days. Like we do a lot of shit, and like we are just so grateful for women that just can see see us.
Yes.
And not like what we put on Instagram, because even though that is who we are, like
Right.
we just happy that we can have conversations like
Most
this,
definitely.
vibe, take a few shots.
Yes.
Like, thank you, Amber.
You're welcome. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Amber. I really enjoyed speaking with you. You were super relatable. For anybody that follows Amber's page, Let It Grow Girl, she is literally